Awesome. Hi guys. So today it's going to be a quick one. We're going to look at a topic that's really important for both B2 and C1, which is gerunds and infinitives. So the name of the topic is gerunds and infinitives. So I'm going to run through today like a brief intro. The verb plus to infinitive, verb plus to infinitive with an object, verb plus infinitive without to, it's very important for C1, and the gerunds. Okay, we'll go in that order. So topic 1, this is the to infinitive. So when one verb follows another, the second verb is usually either an infinitive or an ing form. They're the two most common ones. It's going to be either infinitive or ing. It has nothing to do with the verb tense. It's just, what dictates is the first verb. So you must learn, after X verb, I need to put gerund. After X verb, I need to put infinitive. Okay, you just have to learn it, like a lot of practice, a lot of listening, a lot of trial and error. There are no rules really, just you have to become familiar with it. Unfortunately, there is no simple rule that tells us which one to use, okay? Instead, the choice depends on the first verb. So that's fundamental. The choice depends on the first verb. So today, we're going to focus on verbs followed by to plus infinitive. Hey guys. For example, right, look. I decided to apply for the position. I decided to apply for the position. So here we can see, if we use decide, if we ever use decide, after we are obligated to write to plus infinitive, okay? That's to say, we cannot say I decided apply, I decided applying, nope. It has to be I decided to apply, always, because yes, okay? It's just like this. It doesn't matter if it's the third person, it doesn't matter if it's in the future, it was yesterday, it's happening now. Hello, Mr. Foster. Good evening. Simply after decide, you have to put to plus infinitive. Okay, so we have to learn that. It just needs to roll off your tongue. I decided to apply. I decided to go. I decided to buy. I decided to make. Always, always. Okay? Another one, she hopes to study abroad next year. Right? So if we look at hope, after hope, you have to put to, an infinitive. I hope to pass my exam. I hope to win the match. I hope to get a good time in the half marathon next week, right? I hope to with infinitive, obligatory. Next one, agree, agree. Okay, they agreed to postpone the meeting. Phrasal verb, guys, to postpone is to put off. Okay, they agreed to postpone the meeting. They agreed to postpone the meeting. So I agreed to sell my car for 5,000 euros. I agreed to help him study for his exam next week. I agreed to clean the kitchen if my friend cleaned the living room. Okay? Agree to, always. Agree to, doesn't matter what. You must say agree to plus verb. Okay? So in each sentence, the first verb, right, which here is decided, hopes, agreed. So the first verb determines the second verb. Must be to plus infinitive. Okay? Some of the most common verbs by the to infinitive, followed by the to infinitive are, guys, if you want to take a screenshot of these, maybe I can put them in the chat. Can I put them in the chat? Yeah. There's your list, guys. I put it in the chat. So these verbs, very, very important. We just have to learn that after these verbs, we need to put to plus infinitive. Okay? For example, agree to, arrange to, attempt to, choose to, decide to, hope to, learn to, manage to, offer to, plan to, prepare to, promise to, refuse to, seem to, tend to, wish to. All of them we have to follow with to. Okay? One of my students actually, she's so smart, she made a song with these to help her remember. Hey Saska, what's up? Good to see you. So then, the negative. Notice that the negative is formed by placing not before the infinitive, okay? So the negative is just, she decided not to attend. But we still have to put to plus infinitive. We just include not in the middle, right? So I could say here again, look, I decided not to apply. She hopes not to study. They agreed not to postpone. Okay, you just must put not before the to and then it's negative. Okay? We agreed not to disclose the information. Just put in the negative in here. Okay? Awesome. Cool. That in yellow for you there so you can see. So that's the first category, right? These ones. This is the first category. Look, I put here, this is the verb with to plus infinitive. That's okay, Mr. Foster. That's all right. It's cool. Next one is, some verbs require an object before the to plus infinitive. Okay? Let's look at some examples. So we have the manager, this is the verb, right? The manager encouraged. The manager encouraged. We still have to plus infinitive, but we need to include in the middle the object. Okay? So who did the manager encourage? The manager encouraged the team to participate. The manager encouraged the team to participate. But it's the same rule. After encouraged, we need to put to infinitive, but we just need to include the object in the middle. Okay? Next example. The teacher, it's me, the teacher reminded the students to revise. So reminded is our dictating verb. We need to put to plus infinitive, which is the to revise. And then we just have to include the object in the middle. The object is the students. Okay? Next example, the law allows employees to request flexible working hours, right? So we have, this is our verb, allows. Here's our to with infinitive, so we must put to plus infinitive. And we have our object, employees, in the middle. So the law allows employees to request flexible working hours. It may not be granted, but they are allowed to request it. Okay? These are the verbs, guys. Here, look. Common verbs that usually follow this pattern include. So this is the to plus infinitive, but we need the object in the middle. Advise, allow, encourage, force, invite, order, persuade, remind, teach, tell, and warn. I'm going to copy this in the chat for you there, guys. Look, those ones. Okay? So they have the same pattern, to plus infinitive, but we must include the object in the middle before the to infinitive. Okay? Now, this is that bunch. Next bunch. Now, I'm going on to the next point. The next point is this one. Okay, so we did verb with to plus infinitive, verb to plus infinitive plus object. Really, I'm going to put this would be better in the middle, right? That makes more sense now. There we go. Yeah, the object goes in the middle. And the third one, this one is more common, honestly, in C1. Okay, B2 plus C1. This is the verb with just the bare infinitive. The bare infinitive. Okay, write down here, bare. Now we saw this yesterday and the day before because we were studying would rather. Do you remember? We were studying would rather, and after would rather, we just used the infinitive. make, let, exactly. Yeah. With let you need an object, but yeah. Let go, exactly. Yeah. Make do, you can use. Help it is an exception. There's an exception. Help is an exceptional verb, right? It has some flexibility. We'll see it now. That's a really good question. It's very smart. Help is this very special one. Yeah, I have it down here. Look, however, with some modal verbs, right? Had better, would rather. This is in would rather is in the video, the YouTube video from yesterday, guys. If you want to check, it's English with Vicky. You can find it on YouTube. We covered would rather. So we say like would rather go. Make and let. Mr. Foster, there you go. Okay, we use the bare infinitive. Camilla, I have my B2 exam on Saturday. Good luck, Camilla. The best of luck. This, for sure, this will help you out for Saturday. That's awesome. Good luck. Is it Cambridge? I suppose it's Cambridge, is it? Okay, for example, you should arrive early. So, should... Exactly, no, exactly. Kronko, I pronounce it anyway, exactly is what I say, exactly. Camilla, yes, Cambridge, awesome, good luck. Do you wear the watch on the right hand? My watch? No, I wear it on my left. I think you're supposed to wear your watch on your left, no, especially for sport, to like check your heart and stuff. So you should arrive early. So should is a modal verb, and then we have just the infinitive. Oh yeah, it's mirroring. The thing could be just mirroring. Yeah. I'd rather wait. So we studied yesterday and the day before. I'd rather. Okay. The teacher made us rewrite the report. Right. The teacher made us, but we have the us here in the middle, the object. So she made us, like she obligated us. But if it were obligated, look, she obligated us to rewrite the report. So the sentence is the same, obligated or made us, but when we use made, we don't use any to. We just use directly the bare infinitive. Okay? Next one, my parents wouldn't let me leave early. We have again the object in the middle, but only to plus infinitive. Okay? You can't say let me to leave. Just let me leave. Now, one exception is help, which can be followed by either form. So we can say she helped me carry the boxes, or she helped me to carry the boxes. Both are correct, okay? For Cambridge exams, remember that the first verb determines the form of the second verb. Okay, Camilla? Very important. And the next topic, gerunds, right? This is, I have it up here. This is the fourth topic in our list today. So we've seen verb plus to plus infinitive. Guys, this will be on the YouTube today, okay, if you want to review it. English with Vicky. The second one is verb plus object plus to infinitive. Then we saw just now verb plus infinitive without to, or the bare infinitive, okay? Sometimes with an object. Let me put this in here for you just in case. Sometimes, not always. And now we're going to see the gerunds. So, a gerund is the ing form of a verb that functions as a noun. This is important because although it looks like a verb, it behaves like a noun in the sentence. For example, swimming is excellent exercise. So here swimming is the subject of the sentence, so it is a gerund. However, after many verbs, English also requires a gerund. It's just by rule, it's like a domino effect. If you use X verb, you're obligated then, the next verb must be gerund. It's just a rule. If you use this, you must use that. For example, enjoy, okay? I think you all know the meaning of enjoy. It's like, no? Siempre acaban en ing. Gerund is ing. Exactamente. Gerundio significa ing. If you don't know gerund, when we say gerund, it just means the verb in the ing form, basically. The verb with ing. Easier. The verb with ing. When I say gerund, that's what I mean. The verb with ing at the end. Okay? Ving. Well done. Yeah, okay. Awesome. Okay? I haven't used that before, actually. Ving. Yeah. So, she enjoys reading. So, after enjoy, if you use enjoy, you are obligated, the next verb must have ing. Okay? Just because it's just like that. It's not, I repeat again, it's not the past simple, present continuous, past continuous. It's nothing connected with the tense. It's just like a domino effect. You're obligated, if you use enjoy and you have another verb after, you must add ing to the verb. Okay? So she enjoys reading historical fiction. They avoided is evitaron in Espanol, right? In Spanish. They avoided answering the question. So after avoid, you must put ing. Doesn't matter if it's avoiding, avoided, has been avoiding, doesn't matter. If you use avoid in any way, the next verb must be with ing. Next one, we considered relocating the company. So after considered, we must put the next verb with ing. It's just, this is the rule. This is why we study gerund and infinitive. It's literally, where's this book? Literally, that's the name of the topic. I would like to show you what it looks like in my book. Look, it's literally, it's going to be mirrored now, but it's literally called this, look. The infinitive and ing. This is literally what it's called. The infinitive and ing. This is the name of the grammar point. Similarly, like when you study conditionals or reported speech, this topic is called gerund and infinitive. Okay? Hello, Rezanak. Hey, good afternoon. So, the first verb determines the second verb must be gerund. Now, if you want the list, here's the list, guys. Some of the most common verbs followed by gerund are admit, avoid, consider, delay, deny, enjoy, finish, imagine, keep, mention, mind, miss, postpone, practice, recommend, resist, risk, and suggest. Okay, I'm going to put these in the chat. Hello, Irina. Hello, George Sand. Hey guys, good to see you. Victoria, turn to the Lord Jesus. He loves you. Jesus loves you. That's really positive, Victoria. Really, really positive. You're all for positive thinking here. Okay? Guerrera, would you mind sending the document? Of course not. Hang on now. You can let me know. How's that? Oh my god. I've done something. How's that? Is that better? Is it more centered? Hi, Johans. Much better? Okay, cool. So these are you got the list there of the common ones, okay? And yeah, unfortunately, we just have to learn them, okay? There's no easy way out of this. So to make the gerund negative, place not before it. For example, she admitted not telling the truth. Easy. So easy peasy. So we have admitted, and we know we need to use the gerund, and then we just insert in the middle not. So she admitted telling the truth, or she admitted not telling the truth for the negative. Next one, they regretted not accepting the offer. Hello, White Diamond. Good to see you. They regretted not accepting the offer. Okay? One important point is that not every ing word is a gerund. Yeah, look. For example, here, yes, I enjoy reading novels. Okay? Here, reading is gerund because it is functioning as a noun after the verb enjoy. But now compared to this, reading the report carefully, she noticed several mistakes. Now we were studying this yesterday because we were studying the present participle. Do you remember, guys, if you were here? Awesome, White Diamond. Cool. Yeah, so here reading is not a gerund, it is the present participle because it introduces a participle clause. Remember we studied this yesterday? Reading the report carefully, okay? Having cleaned his car, he went into his house, for example, okay? We remembered, but not so clear. Georgetown, we're going to review this because the topic yesterday was super difficult. It was super... In fact, Ines sent me another quiz for this, so we're going to do another quiz on that. Yeah, it was really tricky, to be honest. Yesterday's topic, present participle, yeah, that's it, Mr. Foster, yeah. We'll have to come back to that one for sure, right? So, at T1 level, recognizing this difference is essential. I mean, it is really important, right? An ing form can be either a gerund or a present participle, which is what we saw yesterday. The form is identical, but its function is completely different. Understanding that distinction will help you choose the correct structure in both the use of English, paper, and your own writing. Okay, and speaking, I guess. Alright, so, on to the quiz, because Vicky has running training today. Meme, hello! How's it going? The screen has drifted. Oh my god. I don't know how that happened. Should I... How's that? Is it still... That's funny. There's a... TikTok seems to be like making some changes, and when you open the thing to go live, everything's like in a different position. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Okay, let me know if that's okay. George Sand, after your lessons, I must put my head under cold water for cooling. That's really funny, George Sand. Make the text smaller. Hold control and use the scroll button. Hello, Cassia. Meme, you're only 24, right? Asking me to hold control and scroll at the same time, it's a lot to ask, okay? Guerrera, can you tell me if that's okay, please? But Meme is right. Meme is right. Hold control and press scroll. Hang on, control. And press scroll. I'm telling you, it's broken on the left side. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Now, how's that? Now everything is fine. Mr. Foster, oh, nice, it's okay now? Okay. Awesome. Here we go. So, George, and these questions are a bit easier than yesterday, okay? We'll try to do one day difficult and then another day a bit easier. Very nice, don't change please. Okay, I'm not going to change it. Meme, when you hold the control key and either scroll up or down, it's zooming in and out. Really? Let's try this. Control. It's not doing anything. I'm pressing scroll and I'm pressing control and... Oh, not with my fingers. With this. Aye. Now... Look what's after happening. I don't know. I don't want to do that again now. It's working on browser. I'm in my browser, I think. Dios mío. When you hold the control key and either scroll up or scroll down, it zooms in and out. Phew. Mine is not zooming in and out when I do that. It depends on the OS. Thank you, Guerrera. Yeah. Meme, it depends. Okay, right. So, first question. Okay. Oh, she's using a Mac. I am, yeah. I'm here. Wait. Okay. I think Vicky uses. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, the committee finally agreed the proposal after several hours of discussion. We have A, approving, B, approve, C, to approve, or D, approved. What do you guys think? The committee finally agreed the proposal after several hours of discussion. You guys are so smart, brilliant, well done. It's to approve. Excellent, guys. Good job. Well done. Irina, good job. Ben, good job. Meme, well done. Cassia, well done. Guerrera, awesome. Saska, nice. Meme, well done. Resnak, brilliant. Good job, guys. Yeah, to approve. The committee finally agreed to approve the proposal after several hours of discussion. Super duper. So, agree is always followed by to plus infinitive. Hello, TGP. How's it going? Hey, Gul. You agree with Irina? I like your pace, Vicky. Always so vivacious. Well, let's see my pace now this evening at running training. Let's see. I don't know if it will be too vivacious, but we will see. Fingers crossed. Right? Fingers crossed. Okay, number 2. The witness. I hope you weren't being sarcastic and really thinking that I'm going slowly. I'm still a bit hurt after what Cole told me to zoom in when the text was already giant. Okay, number 2. The witness admitted important evidence during the investigation. The witness admitted important evidence during the investigation. A, conceal. B, to conceal. C, concealing. And D, concealed. NMV, I'm lost. What does NMV mean, Gen Z? I know that TBH means to be honest, but NMV, I don't know what this acronym means. Good job, guys. It's the concealing, okay? Admitted, concealing. So admit is always followed by a gerund. Good job. Whitron, Alessio, hello Alessio. Hello Anna. George-san, good job. Anna, well done. White Diamond, Saska, Guerrera, well done. Ben, Paula, good job. Gul, TGP, awesome. Mr. Foster, you got it. Good job. Well done. Irene, I think you got it too. So, number 3. The professor encouraged the students, their arguments with reliable evidence. So we need to get the one for encouraged. The professor encouraged the students, their arguments with reliable evidence. The professor encouraged the students, their arguments with reliable evidence. So what should we do after encourage? Yeah, you guys are so smart. Yeah. Almost everybody got it right. Well done. Meme, you got it. Ben, Gul, Saska, George Sand, Maria Jose, Guerrera, Irina, Meme, Cassia, Paula, White Diamond, Anna, good job. Tell us do, yeah, Alessio, it's D, to support. The professor encouraged the students to support, okay, to support. So after encourage, we have the object and then to support, to plus infinitive. So to support, we have encourage is object plus to plus infinitive. Okay, so it was D, super duper. Number 4, You'd better your conclusions before submitting the report. You'd better your conclusions before submitting the report. You'd better your conclusions before submitting the report. Good job, George Sand. I always say good job. Mr. Foster, you got it. Well done. Meme, you got it. Irina, you got it. Well done. Anna, you got it. Cassia. White Diamond, Guerrera. Paula. Bitte. Mr. Foster, you got it. Saska, good job. Natalia, well done. Well, had better. After had better, it's just the bare infinitive. George, please scroll down. B. Hello, Ollie. Is it B? It is B. You'd better check. You'd better check. You better also correct. I need to check this meme. We definitely say it, and now I'm like doubting myself because in the book we always teach like you had better, not you better. More homework, yeah, more homework for Vicky. Got you, yeah, you got me. You did. Because we do say it, for sure we say it, like you better sit down, you better do your homework. But I think grammatically it really is you had better, you'd better. But like we definitely do say you better. But I need to double check this, okay? I'm going to get back to you, right? I'm going to put this here. I think that grammatically, so guys, one of you guys can check that. But I think that it should be you had better if we're doing a grammar exam, for example, right? Check. So after had better, we use the bare infinitive. Number 5, the organization avoided unnecessary risks during the negotiation process. Take, taking, to take, or taken. Irina, you had better. Is that the correct one? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. It's like, let me check it real quick instead of really quick. Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, well done. Irina, you got it. White Diamond, you got it. Meme, you got it. Natalia. Irina, yeah. Good job. Guerrera, well done. Paula, good job. Saska, you don't have a name, so I can't tell you if but you are correct. Gul, Maria Jose, TGP, nice. Anna, Biff, good job. Ben, George Sand, awesome, guys. Mr. Foster, Renak, nice. Gerundi, yes, it is a Gerundi, George Sand, yeah, good job. The organization avoided taking unnecessary risks during the negotiation process. Awesome, super duper, right? So avoid is always followed by gerund. Nice. Number 6, the director promised everyone once a final decision had been reached. The director promised everyone once a final decision had been reached. We have informing, inform, to inform, or informed. The director, everyone, once a final decision had been reached. The director promised everyone once a final decision had been reached. The director promised everyone. Meme, you got it. Maria Jose, Guerrera. Irina, good job. Paula, brilliant. Rezan, good job. Gul, you got it. Anna, well done. White Diamond. Saska, Mr. Foster, good job. Ben, well done. Cassia, Natalia, Bit, good job. Axel. George Sand, you got it now. C. Andrea, hello Andrea, you got it, yeah. If you scroll up in the chat, Meme, we put a list in the chat of all the verbs that are followed by gerund. Maybe Mr. Foster can put it in the chat there for you. Spicy, you got it. To inform. Rezi, thank you. Rezi, okay. Rezanak. Because where's the name? Where's your name from? Rezi is really cool. Rezi. That's a bit easier, honestly. Thank you, Mr. Foster. Awesome. Me and Mr. Foster just put it in the chat there for you. Awesome, guys. So the director promised to inform everyone once a final decision had been reached. Okay, super. Luciana Irlanda. Yeah, thanks, mates. Awesome. Okay, number 7. And then Vicky's gonna have to go to running training, okay? Because we can't have sedentary lifestyle. Gotta go and do a bit of exercise. I've been working all day. And today I had to file my taxes. So, I prepare everything. So I have been sitting almost all day. So I have to go on time to do some exercise, okay? So the regulations don't allow employees confidential information outside the company. We have sharing, share, shared, or to share. The regulations don't allow employees confidential information outside the company. Sharing, share, shared, or to share. Irina, you got it. Good job, meme. Well done. It's not a real name. It means noodle in my language. Yeah? Okay. What's your language? So Rezanak means noodle. That's so cool. And Rezi is like noodle. Hey guys, we have a team of pasta. Because Rezi would also be a great name for a cat. And we have Pelmini. Oh my god, now I need 2 cats. One cat will be Pelmini and one cat will be Rezi. And I don't eat gluten, so okay. White Diamond, you got it. Meme, you got it. Cassia, Saska, Maria Jose, well done. Rezi, you got it. Guerrera, Ben, well done. It's to share, guys. Sandra, well done. BU, good job. Well done. Good job, Witron. It's to share, guys. Yeah, to share. Brilliant. Oh my god. I feel like we're only warming up and I have to go. Okay? I gotta go, guys. My cat tells me that my pronunciation is not correct. When I get cats in the future, I'm gonna go, Pelmini and Rezi will be the 2 names. Noodle and some type of Romanian pasta. Okay? Alright, guys. I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I'd stay now, but I have to go to running. And if I don't go now, I'm totally going to be late. Hello, Gul. Gul, I'm Irish. I'm Irish. And I need to go running now to burn off all the pasta that we're speaking about. Okay, guys. Yeah, I know it was so brief. It was a brief class. But it's the best I can do today, guys, because I am autónoma en España. So, the amount of time and stress this week with the Declaración de la Renta. So I was with this for a few hours today, plus work, plus some other things I needed to do. So anyway, I hope it was a little bit, okay? Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you, Irina. Awesome. Okay. Alright, guys, so good to see you. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you till tomorrow, okay? Please God. Alright, have a lovely evening. I'll put this on YouTube now if anybody wants to check it out. Thanks, Andrea. Thanks, George Sands. Thanks, Cassia. Awesome, Saska.